Alright everyone, welcome back to the Columbus Blue Jackets GM mode, and we are here to finish off year 2, at least the regular season, and we're 35, 23, and 4 right now, and I said at the end of the last episode I was going to just put in Budaj for one more game, so that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to turn the goalie rotation off. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just switch this first. So we'll put Budaj in for one more game. That's all he's getting, and then I'm going to put Bobrovsky in for the rest of the season because it's getting to that point where we need to win games, and I don't want to be on the outside looking in because you never know. We could lose a huge amount from now until the end of the year, right? So we're going to turn the goalie rotation off, and let's put Budaj. Budaj is in the net. I just want to make sure it didn't friggin' change it. Because the game likes to do that. It likes to change shit on me, right? So I have to kind of fix it. Just in case it glitches out and puts the higher overall guy in when I don't really want him there right now. So, let's give Budaj his one last game. And it's against the Nashville Predators. And he is done for the year. His work is complete. And they're a pretty good team, so... that was okay, there we go. Big win for Budaj right there. Very big win. So, we're going to put in Bobrovsky for the rest of the year. So, Bobrovsky, congratulations, you are playing the final 19 games, so you will have 70 games played, exactly, just like last year. I'm not too picky about the goalie having, like, an equal amount of games played every year, something like that. I just want him to play a lot of games. This will probably be the first time that I've actually seen a goalie of mine in any of my GM modes play the same amount of games as they did the year before. Normally it's 1 or 2 games more or less for me, so, you know, it's not something I'm accustomed to doing, making sure the goalie plays the equal amount of games every year, right? But anyway, come on, Bobrovsky, lead us to glory here. Lead us to the playoffs, because we really need you to play well so we can make it, right? We're looking pretty good right now. We're on Tampa Bay's level, which is nice. We are on the level of the Tampa Bay Lightning, as you can tell by their record. Even though we lost there, still. Records are pretty close, so they kicked our ass last year in the first round, but it's looking like a different year now. We're a different team, right? We acquired a lot of good players here. A lot of players got some jumps. We had a good draft. So I'm thinking we could really challenge someone here this year. If we can make the playoffs, I think we're going to challenge some really good team. We're going to take them all the way. I'm not sure about the outcome, but I mean, we can take them pretty far. I think we can make the second round this year. The third round is kind of a stretch, but I'm hoping for second round. I mean, we're already got 40 wins now, 41, 25, and 6. Duran's almost at 40 goals. I said he'd score 45. That was around where he was going to get to. 45. So can he get to 45? He got one in the loss there. So let's see. Will Duran get to 45 goals? Is it possible? Our last game is on the 10th of April, I do believe. So, and it's against Florida. So we don't have many games left, right? And he didn't even score in those ones. So that's not good. That doesn't really help. He scored one there, all right. Will he at least get to 40? I think he'll get to 40. He's got to get that far, right? One would think. Bobrovsky, hopefully he's going to get to 40 wins. That'd be cool. Already 40 wins for Bobrovsky in year 2. That'd be impressive. Crosby, holy shit. He's tearing it up. He is tearing it up. So, Duran didn't get a goal there either. Okay, there we go. Duran hit 40 goals in his second year in the NHL with a new team. So, we are 45, 29, and 6. Holy shit, the Pittsburgh Penguins, they're a powerful team. Is he just going to end with 40 goals? Is that it? We lost a few in a row here at the end. Yeah, what's going to happen here? Come on. Come on. Will he get more than 40? Is it possible? Wow. Okay, so we dropped a lot of our last few games, so we ended the year 45, 31, and 6. Not the best record with the regulation losses, at least. I don't like that, because we were on a roll here. And then we lost 1, 2, 3, 4. We lost 5 in a row going into the playoffs. That is not good at all. Bobrovsky didn't hit 40 wins like I said he could. Wow. All because we lost 5 in a row here. You know, he didn't play well in a few of these games, too. That's not good. That's really bad. But anyway, who is the first round opponent that we will be taking on? The New York Rangers, the 41-33-8 New York Rangers. So we're pretty even ground here, pretty much. They have a good team as well. We both have good goaltending, both have strong defense, and pretty good offense, right? So should be an interesting matchup, New York. So is there anything we can do in the GM tracker? Staff upgrades. More accurate information about the best top prospects in the prospects game. Yeah, we'll get that then. Upgrade that shit. And we'll take a look at the complete league stats to finish off this episode. And take a look and see where people ended up. In the standings, at least. So, in the end, we finished 12th in the AHL with 96 points. That's an improvement over last year. Definitely. Teams that just barely missed it. Wow. So, in the end, New Jersey finished last place. And first place. Okay, wow. So first place was the Toronto Maple Leafs, then Pittsburgh, then Chicago, then LA, then Edmonton, and then Tampa Bay, Boston, Detroit. That's your top 8. So let's do the goals for and shit. Goals for. 13th in the NHL. Not that bad. Not that good either. I like to be top 10, right? Goals against. Now this is where we're going to go far in the playoffs. We let in the least amount of goals, or second least amount of goals, in the Eastern Conference. That's really nice to see, right? Only 221 goals against, but we didn't score that much. So we're relying on our defense to win us hockey games. Definitely. Now, power play percentages, that dropped off because it was like 12th before, and now it's 17th. So there's a little bit of a problem there, right? And our penalty kill unit dropped off as well because that was top 10. So kind of, it was definitely that struggle near the end of the year where we lost 5 in a row. We lost our last 5 games, and it didn't help that there was probably a stretch in there as well where we lost a few, right? No big deal. Now, in the American Hockey League, we ended up, after a really strong start, we still finished in 4th, but the season's not over yet, so you never know, right? We did pretty well. So, I just don't like the 5 losses in a row going into the playoffs. That's the thing that bothers me. I'm not even going to record the playoffs in this session. I'm just doing the regular season. My voice is starting to give out on me, so I can't do so much excitement, especially when it comes to the playoffs, where I'll get really excited if something big happens, right? So we'll review the American Hockey League stats here. So Dano had 70 points, 73 games. Still got 3 games left, but still, we'll just do the review now. Kirby Reichel, 62. Wenberg, 58. These guys are stepping up. Wow. These guys are doing really well. All right, that's nice to see. 40 wins for Hutton. Yeah, he definitely did well. All right. It's pretty good. Pretty good American Hockey League team. Something I don't normally have when I do GM modes is a good AHL team. So it's nice to have a good one right now, right? So 82 games played, full season's done. Let's see, Jordan Eberle, 75 points. Last year he had 71. He was a -8. This year he's a +8. That's nice to see. He didn't have 30 goals, but he was getting them assists playing with Johansson, right? Johansson here, bit of a drop-off from last year, but, you know, that's to be expected. These guys were probably taking the points away too, right? His line mates. Drouin, 40 goals, 63 points, ended up being a plus player in the end. He's definitely going to get a big jump. He's already at 86, it says. Look at that. 86 overall for Jonathan Drouin. His defensive category improved a lot. His puck skills improved a little bit. His senses improved a little bit as well, so that's nice to see. Foligno, 56 points. Definitely not the plus player was last year, but he was on the first line last year as well. Pretty similar year, pretty good. Good for Foligno. 54 points for Murray. Definitely a big improvement of last year. Didn't have the same amount of goals, but he's a better plus player and he had more points, so that's nice to see. James Wisniewski, an even-rated player, 21 goals. That's pretty good for a 32-year-old defenseman. He's probably going to be a very big trading asset that we're going to use this year because he is 32 and his potential will probably drop, right? So he's a good little player to have to trade. Dubinsky with 27 goals and 51 points. Wow, that's an improvement over last year. To be honest, only a few points more, but still, everything is it comes together, right? Artem Anisimov, 47 points. A little downgrade from last year, considering he was a plus player last year, and now he's a minus player. Jack Johnson, 47 points, improvement from last year. He's a minus player, though. Atkinson, 20 points, just kind of going through these guys. Atkinson's like pretty consistent 20-point score, isn't he? Yeah. Jenner, all right. All these guys are depth. All right. So there was no one that was like a huge minus player on our team, right? Tootin and Murray were both plus 23s. That's nice. Nice to see high plus players, right? And Bobrovsky, his goals against, and I'm sure Saberside's dropped off a little bit because of the 5 losses at the end of the year, right? So 2.45 goals against average for Sergei Bobrovsky. Let's compare it to last year. He played 70 games both times, 38 wins, 26 losses, 2.45 goals against. So it got a little better than last year. Save percentage got a lot worse. Not a lot worse. I don't know why I said a lot. It just got a little bit worse. Only 2 points there. But then his shutouts. Wow. He had 10 shutouts compared to 3. So that's over triple, right? So he was definitely there when we needed him to be. I think it was the team in front of us that struggled in those last few weeks there at the season. I originally blamed it on him not having a very good performance, but maybe it was our team in front of us. For Bobrovsky. The team in front of Bobrovsky. What am I saying? The team in front of us? What? The team in front of Bobrovsky wasn't playing that well. Anyway, 43, 40, wow, can I not see? 43, 45, 31, and 6. So let's take a look and see where everyone else ended up here. Where's the playoff tree? Here we go. So, who's playing who? And, should this end off the episode? I'm thinking about anything else. Do I need to show you guys anything else? Progress report's probably not much changed in comparison. I'm thinking. Give me a second. This is going to be a really short regular season episode in comparison to the others, because there's really not that much I have to show you guys. You know what? I'm just going to end it after this, because I'll probably remember something after I'm done that I forgot to show you guys, but oh well, whatever, right? I digress. Anyway, so LA Kings, Minnesota Wild, pretty good matchup there. Edmonton, San Jose, Chicago and Dallas, St. Louis and Nashville, Toronto and Florida, Tampa Bay and Boston, Pittsburgh, Detroit, that's a good one right there. And of course, your Columbus Blue Jackets versus the New York Rangers. So that is the end of the episode, because I can't think of anything else I could show you. Is there anything out there? I'm just going to scroll through here. Nope. No, I guess not. No. GM tracker. Guess you guys can see some shit here. Oh yeah, okay, we can compare it to last year. All right, let's do that. So we are 40, 35, and 7. We're 45, 31, and 6 now. Improvement of almost 10 points, 9 points. Scored more goals for, led in the same amount against. So yeah, all right. A little bit of an improvement, right? Just a little. But I'm sure we'll be getting way better once McDavid steps in the lineup, right? We're going to get way better. We're going to be in a 100-point team, or more than 100 points in the regular season, right? So, anyway, that is all I can think about that I could show you. Nothing else. So with that said, I would like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys when we verse the New York Rangers in round 1. That will be really intense. Let's see if we're going to be able to get all you fans out there to watch these games. You Columbus fans, you better come out there. I know you guys want to. You better come out. Support your Jackets, right? Anyway, fuck me. I'm just rambling on. Bye-bye. This is stupid.